Hey guys, welcome back. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys a very smart Hydra strategy that I got so excited when I was recording and I forgot to explain how the team setup works. So if you want to jump to explanation, you can jump to around 7:30 of this video. And this is what the team gonna look like. I know it might be a little bit familiar from Murder Inc.'s video, but I promise you it's gonna be different. Okay, I only got one Torment head spawn and I got so many damage, 45.8 million on Nightmare difficulty. And in the clip you will see I got 4 Hydra heads down at the same time. Okay, it's gonna be a big surprise, so let's get into it. Hey guys, as you guys can see here, I think I just discovered a 401 IQ strategy. This is Nightmare difficulty, okay? And let's look at the health of all 3 heads except the Torment, okay? This is before any heads die, so this is the first ever Torment for this run. And I'm only at turn count 9, I'm gonna keep going. I want to see how much damage I can do in this key, okay? All these 3 heads are going to die. Let's witness this. Alright, the first one died, the second one died here. This one's gonna be the last one. Let's keep going. All these 3 heads died. Except Torment. I think I can do like at least 10 million here, right? Like at very least 10 million here. Unfortunately, this one has defense down, but it doesn't matter. I'll just get it done easily. Let me just get to the maximum chest requirement, which is 36.6 million. Then I will explain the strategy a little bit. Then after this, I'm gonna show you guys the gear. The gear is actually not important in this run, to be honest. And this strategy combined the strategy from Infinite and the idea of reverse unkillable Hydra clan boss team. So I combine these 2 ideas together and come up with this team. This is so good. I think I'm just gonna make a screenshot like this and send to my Discord, send to my clan Discord, and show my clanmates how smart I am, okay? Like, this is so good. Like, I think out of these 5 champions, the only one you must have for this comp to work is Mashald. Everyone else is replaceable. Wow, this is so good. Like, I literally played Hydra clan boss for 3 hours today and failed a lot of runs and realized that Mashald is actually king of Hydra. Let's see how much damage I can get. Like, if I didn't land defense down here, I can do a lot more. But this Torment head is about to die here, and I don't think I can get another spawn. If you guys don't know, like the second spawn rate of Torment head is, I think it's less than 20%. So it's really a struggle. Let's keep going. 40 million already, 41. And one good thing about this is this strategy is pretty much not RNG based. Even if you land decreased defense on the head, you can still 1-key it easily, okay? Or probably not easily, you will still need very good damage gear on these champions if you want to 1-key it, but 2-key is like so easy. Alright, the Torment head is about to die here. Boom. Alright, so If I don't get another Torment head spawn, I think I will have to quit the run. What is this? Alright, wrong head, wrong head. I still have chance here. Wrong head, let's hope for this one. Poison Cloud, that's not good. Can I get a Torment head spawn? If not, I guess that's it. More than enough for the Nightmare chest. Come on, just come out. This head. Torment? Not really. So, yeah, I guess that's it for the run. 45 million. Not bad at all, okay? So, let me explain the strategy a little bit before I lost my key and I only have one Shamal. So basically, Mashal's A3. Let's take a look at Mashal's A3, right? He's gonna place 2 continuous heal buff on himself. So when you start the run, you can like use this one as opener. So I'm gonna show you guys the speed tune afterwards. Basically, I use A3 as opener, use against the first head, then I will have 2 continuous heal. Then the 4th head, which is the head that can steal your buff, he's gonna take a turn after this, and he's gonna steal the buff from my Mashal. Then I just kind of slow down my team. I'm not gonna do any AoE attack. Let the heads take their turn. I remember the first head is gonna clear all the debuffs, so it doesn't really matter if you land decreased defense or not. You can continue the run. It's much less RNG, and then you wait for the 4th head to spread the continuous heal to everybody, right? And then every head is gonna have a continuous heal. Then the 3rd head, which has a skill that is going to place a reflect damage on this head, right? And an ally protection on all other head. This ally protection is actually huge. And you're gonna use the Mashal you built with accuracy. You're gonna use this. Let's take a look at the skill. Stealing all buffs from the target before attacking, okay? So you're gonna remove the reflect damage from this head, right? And your team is safe because you're not gonna die from your own damage. And you're gonna keep the ally protection from all other 3 heads. That's how all 3 heads are dying before the Torment head. That's how you make the Torment head survive the last, okay? And then you just go to the normal rotation. And yeah, I guess that's basically the idea. Let me show you guys the gear now. Alright, let's take a look at damage, right? 45 million, boom. Mashal, 2 Mashal pretty much deal similar amount of damage, even though they're geared completely differently. This one is in Relentless, and this one is in Savage. And Obro and Battle Sage, I built them with no damage at all, and I'll explain that in a second. So yeah, let's see the champion build. Alright, so let me show you guys the champion right now. Like any Hydra strategy, any content creator showcase, the only champion you must have is Shamal for this video. Maybe I'll do another video showcasing my Hydra team without Shamal. I was able to do over 20 million without Shamal. So this is a 1-key Nightmare team. It will have gear requirement. Maybe you can still do it if you don't have my level of gear. Because I did 45 million and Nightmare chest only requires 36. So for the Shamal, it's pretty dog shit gear. Like any video before, it's just very bad gear. I'll give him a little bit survivability, no damage at all, no crit. It's better if you have no crit, and you need a poison set in terms of mastery, no attack mastery at all, and you're gonna use deterrence. Like I said, this video is the deterrence nerf, okay? So The second champion is gonna be Battle Sage. This champion is not needed, but like you're gonna have an attack up on your team, right? So if you use Gartorsis, it also works, but a Battle Sage is still a little bit better because of Void Affinity. In terms of gear, like it's also pretty shitty gear because when I was using really good Savage gear on her, both Battle Sage and Obro, another champion I use from Void Affinity, I realized that they just does too much damage. Like the reason I'm using Mashald and what's his name, Suzerain Catan, right? Because they are Spirit Affinity. They're gonna weaken Magic Affinity, which is the Torment Hand. Then I realized the Void Affinity just does too much damage. Like I want to remove all Void Affinity's damage gear. I want no damage from them at all. All their damage are from War Master only, and you're gonna use Deterrence and War Master. So if you want to use Battle Sage for this strategy, you don't need to build damage. All their damage will come from War Master. You can ignore any stats here. Then Obro, where's Obro? Like I think it's the same situation, just like Battle Sage. I put pretty shitty gear on Obro. Just give her enough accuracy. I want her decreased defense to land. And one good thing about this strategy is that if the decreased defense land on the first turn, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to quit, because the Hydra is gonna take their turn and remove all buffs, and you can do it again. And then let me show you guys Suzerain Catan first. This is actually a really good champion on Hydra, and I invest some books. It's not completely not necessary. You don't have to. It's a waste of book. Just go with the War Master and Deterrence. You can build some damage on him. He does not have a great multiplier, but at least he can do like 5 million plus. His damage is not even close to Mashald, like, but he can do damage. Like I said, you can build him with full crit rate. If you guys can't reach high crit damage, at least go for full crit rate. And I will explain the speed a little bit later. The accuracy, like Hydra, I mean, for Hydra, I think it's safe to have 400 accuracy if you want to land the debuffs, but 350, you should have like 80% chance to land the debuff. Then it's too much out. Like I would say, obviously the champion must have is gonna be Shamal, but for Mashald, like maybe there is replacement for Mashald. But Mashald just does too many things on this champion. Like his skill just has too much to offer. Because I will need the Hydra, the 4th head, to steal the 2 continuous heal and put it on every head. And also he does ton of damage. Maybe you can replace him with Bad Alcazar. I don't know if any epic champion can put 2 continuous heal. Maybe 1 continuous heal also works. Yeah, he's just, maybe he's replaceable, but I don't know. I just leave that to you guys to discover, okay? And so the reason I'm using 2 Mashald is obviously they deal a lot of damage. And this is the first one, my +3 Mashald. I gear this Mashald in a Relentless set. And accuracy, like I said, accuracy, you should get to close to 400. As close to 400 as possible. Then just put it in a Relentless set. And this is gonna be my lead Mashald. He deals similar damage to the Savage Mashald, which I'm gonna show you guys later. Where's my Savage Mashald? This is a unempowered Mashald in a Savage set, very low speed. He rarely takes a turn, so high attack, no accuracy needed because the leech is gonna be placed from my high accuracy Mashald. So this Mashald does not get that many turns. And one important tip is when this Mashald actually gets a turn, he should have an attack up on himself. That's why when you are manualing it, you should avoid using A2. You can just always A1, always A1. You can ignore the A2 from this Mashald because it's gonna waste 1 turn of attack up. Right, now let me explain the speed tune. I don't know if it's speed tune, I just go with whatever speed I came up with. So this is Battle Sage. She is the fastest champion in my team, 259. This champion is gonna go first. Then Shamal is gonna go. Shamal is gonna go and A1 the Torment Head and get all these debuffs. It doesn't really matter. Then the third champion to go is gonna be Mashald. It's gonna be my empowered machine, fast machine. This machine is gonna open with A3. I usually use this A3 against the first hit, and he's gonna place 2 continuous heal. And after this, the 4th Hydra head is gonna take a turn, and he's gonna get these. He's gonna steal these 2 continuous heal and put it on himself. So then I just who's going next? I think Obro or my next machine. Like their speed doesn't really matter. Like for Suzerain, second machine and Obro, like those guys are completely replaceable, and their speed doesn't matter that much. I still give him very good speed. For this one, I don't need speed at all. Obro, very low speed. So after that, I just go with normal strategy. I just keep hitting the Hydra head until the 4th Hydra head health is very low. Let me just go with whatever champion and explain the strategy a little bit. So, alright. Whoa, what's going on? I don't want to lose a key here. I don't want to lose a key here. Alright, so let me just use whatever champion to do a showcase here. I'm just gonna explain the strategy, okay? So the first machine I usually open with A3. I'm gonna use A3 on first head and put 2 continuous heal on himself. Then the 4th head is gonna steal it and put on every head. So you can just do whatever you want with them. And if you're unlucky, Shamal might remove the buff from the second head, but it doesn't really matter. You can use Mashal's A3 later if you choose to, and you can be like use Mashal A3 and let them steal it and put on everyone, and just wait for these heads to get their turn. Let them heal, and then you start to going against the Torment head. That also works. Then another thing that how I get all 3 heads down first except the Torment head, how I make the Torment head survive the longest is when the third head is gonna put an ally protection on every head, right? And the reflect damage. I want this head to put these buffs. Then I'm gonna use Mashal's A3 against this head. I'm gonna remove his reflect damage, and that's it. I want all these 3 heads to keep their ally protection. That's why this head is super tanky, right? This head will die first, and then probably the first one, the Torment head, will definitely live to the last. And if you use this strategy, I think you should be able to 1-key it if you have like above average gear. So yeah, you guys can try it. If you have Shamal, preferably 1 Mashal, okay? Double Mashal is completely not necessary, but I think 1 Mashal is gonna make this strategy so much easier. Otherwise, you're gonna find another champion that can place continuous heal. And yeah, I guess that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So yeah, I know like deterrence is gonna get a nerf next week. I don't know how I'm gonna use this strategy after next week, so we'll see what happens. And until next time, bye.